Hi, I'm Rob Jones. I work for Focusrite and Novation in the UK. I'm going to tell you about the Nio 2.4.
Nio is very stylish, very robust interface. It's got a nice sturdy feel. All of the controls are sunken knobs, so not only does it look sexy on a work surface, but you can easily chuck it in a bag without fear of it getting damaged. It's got 2 ins and 4 outs, but I'll actually come back to the hardware. I'll show you the software first, because it comes with this fantastic thing called Nio FX Rack, which runs direct effects. The reason we call them direct effects is because although the software itself runs on the computer, the effects are built into the drivers, so the latency is ultra low, so basically inaudible, which means you can use it for real-time applications like on stage, live performing, that kind of thing. This is the FX Rack right here. You can choose between any of these 20 effects, and you can keep on adding as many as you like. There's no limit to that. So for example, I plugged a guitar into the front panel input. I can load up the brick block. Yeah, like an emulation of a Marshall. I can go and I can add a distortion pedal right here. I can add any one of these Focusrite effects, because we've actually got 4 Focusrite effects in there as well. So I can add in a compressor. We can add one of these supernova effects. This is very exciting because it's the first time the supernova, which is the classic Novation synth from a while ago, has appeared in digital format. So there it is. And we've also got, in addition to that, 2 Nio own effects. One called Hot Tuner, which is a guitar tuner. It's a very stylish guitar tuner there. And then also the Smart Hum Killer, basically kills any hum. Once you've created your own little layout there, you can save it using this list here. You just click Save As, and then type in a name, and it'll appear in this list. You can load up at a later point. You can just use this for monitoring if you want. If you decheck that, and the effects will appear on the inputs on the monitor path, but not actually sent to the software. Click there, and then you can record these effects directly to your software. So that's direct effects. Other than that, on the hardware, we have 2 meters here designed for seeing the level of the inputs or outputs. You select them with a switch here. Obviously, our 4 gain controls right here. There are 2 sets of outputs. You can see on the back here, 2 separate sets of RCAs. So this means it's great for applications like DJing, where you want to be sending different feeds to different places, or queuing up different mixes. For example, you can plug into one of your 2 headphones outputs here. Set the headphones to B rather than A, and then maybe with A being your output stream from your software going to your speakers, B being your cue mixes for your tracks. Or you can create a monitor mix if you're in the studio, and then you can create that monitor mix using this middle section right here. You've got 2 knobs, one which mixes between streams A and B from the sequencer, which are outputs 1 and 2 and outputs 3 and 4. And then once you've created this mix, that becomes the left-hand side of this blend dial here, which blends between that mix and your inputs. So if you want to send a blend with the inputs with a little bit of backing tracks for a guitarist or maybe the vocalist plugged into the XLR input in the rear, then you can do that with no problem, or right from the hardware without having to resort to software. So that is the Nio 2.4.